Sam, a pessimistic, terminally ill cancer patient, lives at a hospice outside New York City with her cat, Frodo. Sam has a morose life in the hospice and has nothing to look forward to in life. Reuben, a nurse, convinces a reluctant Sam to join a group outing to a marionette show in Manhattan. The theater is full, and Henri is a fellow member of the audience. After the performance, Sam does some grocery shopping and she and Reuben have plans to get a pizza. Reuben gets a call to get all the patients back to the hospice. While in the city, the group notices meteor-like objects falling from the sky. Shortly afterward, alien creatures attack the gathered crowd and passers-by. One creature hits a noisy ambulance, and the explosion knocks Sam unconscious. It is indicated that the alien creatures are driven towards sound. Sam later wakes up inside the puppet theater with Frodo and other survivors, including Henri, who signals her to remain quiet. Announcements from U.S. military helicopters warn civilians to stay silent and hidden until the authorities can rescue them. Frodo runs away into a different section of the theater, which was littered with broken shards of glass. As Sam pursues, she steps on the glass, making a sound, attracting the attention of an alien, who breaks into the theater. Reuben and Sam manage to stifle their screams as the alien runs away after a helicopter flies overhead. Sam then witnesses fighter jets bombing and destroying the bridges leading out of Manhattan, preventing the creatures from leaving the island. One of the survivors begins to panic, and Henri accidentally kills him in the process of trying to keep him silent. The power grid cuts out that night, causing the building's emergency generator to noisily activate. Reuben turns it off but attracts one creature that kills him on hearing his shirt rip. A distraught Sam takes Frodo and leaves for Harlem. Sam ventures out in search of food and finds two kids near a fountain. The military announces it is preparing to evacuate civilians by boat from the South Street seaport as the creatures are unable to swim. Groups of people start leaving buildings towards the evacuation point, but the volume of their crowded movement alerts the creatures, who attack them and cause a stampede. Sam flees in the opposite direction and is separated from Frodo. Sam hides under a car, as mayhem unleashes on the fleeing humans. As the terrified people scream, it attracts even more aliens to their location. As one alien steps on top of the car, it punctures the tires, and the car begins to subside on top of Sam's legs. Sam struggles to escape and injures her ankles in the process. Eric, an English law student, escapes a flooded subway station and encounters Frodo, following him back to Sam. She attempts to convince Eric to go south to the evacuation point, but Eric, in shock, follows Sam back to her apartment instead. Sam asks Eric to break down her front door, using the thunderclap as a cover to hide their noise. While there, Eric learns Sam used to write poetry. Sam realizes that they can safely talk quietly under the spatter of rain. Eric is from Kent originally. As the moment gets to Sam, she and Eric end up screaming, again hiding their noise under the explosion of a thunderclap. The next morning, Sam leaves alone for Harlem to get a pizza at Patsy's, but Eric finds her, and they continue their journey together. Sam accidentally alerts the creatures, and they flee into a flooded subway. With no other way out, the pair is forced to wade through the deep waters, eventually waking a dormant creature that pursues them but drowns, as it falls into the water, while they escape. The pair ends up in a ruined church, and while Sam rests, Eric ventures out alone to get pain medication for her cancer, from a pharmacy. He then rescues Frodo from a construction site, discovering a group of creatures led by a larger one feeding on the remains of an organic egg-like pod. A creature almost discovers Eric but manages to maintain his composure and escapes without making a noise. Sam tells Eric that, as a child, she used to watch her late father play jazz at a club in Harlem, and would get pizza with him at Patsy's afterward, something Sam always wanted to do before she died. Eric fulfills Sam's wish by taking her to the club, which was gutted from the outside due to a fire, collecting pizza from another store, and performing a magic card trick to cheer her up. Sam gives her sweater to Eric, indicating that she has almost accepted her impending death. Eric and Sam see a boat in the river, filled with survivors escaping Manhattan. Sam sees this as an opportunity to get away. As the two leave together, creatures start to congregate along the shore. Sam gives a scared Eric custody of Frodo and then runs off to distract the creatures by smashing car windows with a car jack. As a result, car alarms activate which attract the creatures away from the coastline. Henri is on the boat and realizes that someone has activated the alarms to draw away the creatures and asks for the boat to be stopped. Meanwhile, Eric and Frodo jump into the water and are pulled up into a boat by Henri. Eric then finds a note in the jacket written by Sam, telling him to take care of Frodo and thanking him for reminding her to live. As she walks into a deserted street, Sam listens to Nina Simone's "Feeling Good" on her iPod docked into a music player she found. Accepting her death, she smiles as she unplugs her earphones from the player and lets the music blare, causing a creature to suddenly appear behind her as the screen cuts to black. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more Hollywood movie explanations. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.